Okay guys, welcome to the almighty bathroom. People not only spend a lot of time in here, they spend a lot of time multiple times per day. So things get a little yucky and it's up to us to make sure that it shines again. So just like in the whole flow of the home, there is a way to tackle the entire house. There's a way to tackle each room as well. In the bathroom, there is an order in which things have to be done to make sure that you, number one, you don't miss anything, but number two, you're not repeating things. So i.e. cleaning something and then splashing something on the mirror. So there is an order. So that order being, number one, your toilet, your almighty throne, okay? Second, your sinks. Third, your shower or your tub, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter, tub or shower. Then you're gonna tackle your mirrors and all of the other little finishing touches, such as your light fixtures, your light switches, the exterior of the cabinetry, any kind of towel holder rack or toilet paper rack. It does collect a lot of dust, so that has to be taken care of. So that is the order in which I want you to proceed in every single bathroom. So let's get started. Okay, as we know, the first thing we're going to clean in a bathroom is the toilet. So let's quickly review what products we're gonna use. So first things first, we've got our Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, okay? Always in the caddy, as you can see, because that stuff will eat through anything. We are going to use our Clorox Cleanup Bleach Spray. This is always to be used on the toilet because it is a disinfectant. It's gonna kill all those germs. Now, one thing to look out for, if your toilet seat is wood or has like kind of like a certain kind of finish that isn't, let me start that over again. Let's start with this. How do you,
Say next up.
Okay. Next up is the Clorox Bleach Cleaner. This is the only cleaner to use because this one does disinfect and kill all the bacteria. It can be used on all toilets, but only plastic seats. If the seat is not plastic, please call HQ because this may end up damaging it, okay? The one thing that I wanna keep in mind as well, you can use a microfiber cloth on your toilet, okay? The way I like to separate this as well from other cloths I'm using, when I'm done with this toilet bowl cleaner and done cleaning the toilet, I put my cloth on the toilet cleaner like this. Then I know that that's my toilet cloth, okay? And you don't get mixed up. You're also gonna wanna have a dry cloth. Again, could be microfiber, could be cotton, and that's to dry the toilet. This product will leave kind of like a powdery finish if you don't dry it, and nobody wants to sit on that, right? It's kind of gross. So make sure you're drying your toilets. So let's get started. Here we go. So we can see a garbage can. We're gonna wanna just get that out of the way as well. You don't want a lot of stuff crowding your area. Let's get it out of the way, okay? So the first product I'm gonna use is this. This is gonna go under the rim. I'm gonna show you how to do that and do it well. There is a purpose to this. If it's not really under the rim, it's actually not gonna do anything because it's not reaching the points of the toilet that it needs to fight off that grime. So really important to pay attention that it's really up under that rim. Then we're going to use this product. And this again is the bleach cleaner. It's going to disinfect all of the areas. And I'm gonna show you the distinct points in which I want you to spray this, paying attention to not spraying this wall or this wall. That product will damage the paint. So we always wanna make sure that we're spraying really directly onto the toilet. So let's make this baby shine. Okay, so as you can tell, I really made sure that that cleaning product is really under the rim, and then that's gonna sit there, right? And what it's gonna do, it's gonna eat away at any buildup of calcium, and anything that's wet all the time is gonna have a buildup, and that's what we're trying to break down. So I've made sure that that product is gonna be in the right place, sitting there, so that when I use my scrub brush and I go along, I'm getting rid of everything. And that's the key. Maintaining that and getting rid of everything up under the rim means a cleaner toilet for longer, which is better for everyone. Okay, so we've done the bowl. Now we're going to spray the rest of the toilet with our Clorox cleanup spray. Although it may look like I'm just spraying the toilet, there is a way I'm doing it that I want you to follow. So number one, when you're spraying the top, do not get the wall. So keep that bottle spraying pointed down, okay? There are nooks and crannies right here. a lot of pee will build up in those nooks and crannies. So the whole point is to spray them so that when you come back, it's been soaking. It's just a wipe off and you're not having to scrub. This part of the toilet, when men and women pee, there's always something at the top of the seat. There's always something at the bottom, as well as where the seat actually attaches to the toilet. Again, that's where we want to spray to break any pee, poo, whatever's on there, break it down so that you're wiping it off, not scrubbing it off. As well as along the bowl, and then of course along the base as well, where things tend to drip. Okay, everything is sprayed down, so now I'm going to start cleaning the toilet. I've got my microfiber cloth. I'm gonna wet it down, wring it out. You don't want it too wet. Like this is too much water, okay? And this is again why we do the toilet first and not the sink, because then I'm just rinsing everything into a clean sink and I'd have to clean it again. We've got this ready to go. We're gonna wrap our hand with it so I can feel what I'm doing. I've got my fingers ready. Let's kill it. So first things first, we're gonna wrap our hand around, right? Now we're gonna take care of the top of the toilet and we're gonna go in an S motion, all right? And we're not going to go side to side. If you do that, you're gonna get a line of dust and hair on either side of the toilet. So just like with dusting, just like with mopping, you're scooping. So we're just going to scoop our way across the toilet like this. We wanna make sure that when we're tackling the brackets for the seat, that you've really got your fingers available so you can feel what you're doing, because you've got to get in every nook and little cranny. That's where the pee is hanging out. So really get in there. And then you're gonna have a second opportunity once the seat is lifted up. It's this part. So this gets gunky. So that's always really make sure you're rinsing lots, so you're not just moving the dust and the hair and the pee and the yucky around. Again, S motion, okay? And then paying attention to all of these little bits in the edges. Sometimes you can't fit your finger in here. So again, use your cloth because your cloth can fit. So no excuses, my finger can't fit. I know this cloth can. And then again, S motion. Really grab onto that toilet seat. You end up getting stuff here on these little edges. And if you're not grabbing it, if you're not holding on to it, you're gonna miss something. It's not gonna be clean. So I really want you guys to make sure, like I'm on this edge here. Not at the top, because if you just go like this, you're gonna miss this whole edge. Most seats have these little things as well. So again, this is where having your hand and your finger available to be able to get in there, right? If you just have your cloth like this, you don't know what you've done. So really down, okay? And in there, in, and again, around, not willy-nilly. When we move down to this area, so again, if you can't fit your finger here, because there is this area on either side of the seat, if you can't fit your finger in there, the cloth will squeeze in there and you can get it, and then under and here. Same thing for the bowl. I don't want you just going like this. I want you to grab onto it, move your way around it, and that way you know you've got everything. I'm trying to figure out how to describe the bottom part of the toilet to you guys, because it's where kind of like all of the decorative part of the toilet is, so where the water's going. That in this section right here, that's where it's really hard to get kind of every piece of lint, every piece of hair, when you are getting down, because it's just an awkward place to be. That's where the drying comes into play. So you're gonna get all, you're gonna get 95% of it, but if you've missed a piece of dust, if you missed a hair, don't worry, because you've got that drying step that's going to just take it all away. It's very simple, so not to worry. Don't stay down there for a half an hour trying to get every little kitten hair off the toilet. You'll get it with a dry cloth. Now that the toilet's clean, it's not dried yet, but it's clean, we're going to do the inside of the bowl. All right, so I'm gonna grab my toilet brush, and again, just as I was reiterating about the toilet bowl cleaner, making sure it's really up above the rim, I'm gonna do the same thing with the brush, okay? If you're just going like this, willy-nilly, you're not getting up under the rim, which is really where the focus needs to be. So I'm really getting up there. And again, remember, you shouldn't be scrubbing here for a half an hour. The whole point of letting that toilet bowl sit under the rim for, while you're vacuuming for 10 minutes is that it's doing the work for you. So now now you're getting that brush up under the rim, you're getting that debris off, which is just gonna wipe off, and you're done. It's easy as that. Just to point out, this is why we're drying after this, because I've already got a bit of water from the toilet bowl onto the toilet seat, and that's why the drying process is the last. I want you to pay attention as well to here, because this is where all the pee ends up spraying. During an initial clean, especially because things haven't been maintained very well, you're going to see a lot of debris and black moldy bits come down, and that is us doing our job. It's great to see. So once you've done around the bowl, I want you to go methodically around the inside of the bowl and then at the bottom. Now we can flush. And what I want you to watch for, you can't see the bottom right now. We don't know if it's still brown at the bottom because there's all kinds of soap and blue stuff. Once we flush, take another look. Is the job done? Yes or no? And then proceed from there. It's clean. Okay, so we've made sure that the bottom of the bowl is all clean. We've flushed it, it's looking fine. We're gonna grab our drying cloth. We're gonna do the base, we're gonna work our way up. It doesn't have to be Sahara dry. This is not a mirror, this is not a piece of glass. We're just trying to get the residue and any lint and hair that we left behind. That's all we're trying to do here. It should be a very quick process. With the dry cloth, I'm gonna pretty much do it in the same way I was cleaning. Okay, so grabbing onto that bowl. Here, I wanna press the cloth into here. Pee and cleaning product can actually pool under this and then start leaking out after you've left, and then it looks like you haven't cleaned. So really get in there. Again, a quick little wipe here, paying attention that there's no lint or hair trapped along those things. Here, grab onto the seat. Quick little dry. Quick little dry, again, in that S motion. Again, here, same kind of thing with your finger going along, making sure you're getting any of that pooled water. And then up, S motion, perfect. Following these instructions will make sure that we don't get phone calls about, oh, there's still gunk trapped around the toilet seat, because we've already taken care of it. Oh, there's residue on my toilet seat. No, we've already taken care of it. Oh, there's hair left on my toilet seat. No, we've already taken care of it. These steps are going to ensure that you have a perfectly clean toilet, lint-free, hair-free every single time. So make sure you follow them. Thanks.